A special thanks to our sponsors. If you have not checked these guys out, go give them a like on Facebook or Instagram. Hey everybody, welcome back to Spars Outdoors. We're going to do the fish report. The reason it's a few days late is because I had that steelhead video I had to get posted and get out there. I did a live stream last night with a giveaway. The jig box, the walleye jig box giveaways, they're getting bigger. It was a great giveaway. It was an awesome. If you didn't see that, go watch that. Go hit the live button and go down. You'll see my giveaway. It was awesome. It was a fun time. Anyways, I had that steelhead video. We'll get up that way. We're going to start right south down by Lake St. Clair and then work our way north here. So let me move this for a second. So down on Lake St. Clair, there's a lot going on. There really is. There's some ice at the raft. It's not safe ice. I would not go on it, so I don't recommend it. Fish off the docks. You'll do just as good. There is fish in the middle of it, but the fish that were in there heavy, they're moved off a little bit now. They're in the next canal over, and that canal ain't safe. But if you got any of those canals you got access to, they're all holding fish right now, all along Lake St. Clair. You go down by the spillway, a lot of pike going on. The steelhead, they're heading up the river. I heard my buddy got a couple at the second bridge in Clinton River. So, just that spillway all through there, they're going to have a lot of steelhead going up. And you guys know the spots to fish up there. Some big smallmouth bass have been being caught. The perch that were there, my buddies went for perch and ended up catching some pike and a few of them smallmouth bass, I should say. I'm sorry. They got a few perch, nothing major. If you get access to some of those private cuts down there, there's some awesome perch in the school canals, we used to call them. So if you know where them are at, the Terramar, stuff like that, there's some big perch at the mouths of those right now. Not many, not huge numbers, but some big perch are showing up. Expect that to get a little bit better. Expect those crappies to start coming up in there too. Water temperatures still very cold. Head over to Harson's Island. Fishing's still great. Pounding the heck out of the sunfish, the bluegills, the crappies, the perch. You get there early, you go down farther, you get perch. You work your way back, you get your bluegills. You can have a nice mixed bag of fish. Crappies are starting to show up more and more. Expect that to get better as that water temperature warms up. Them crappies are going to come in the spawn. So there's spots over there that a lot of people don't know about. Everybody fishes along that main stretch there, and there's just get off the beaten path and get some of them public spots that many people don't know about, and you're going to do better fishing. I promise you that. I can't say better because that whole stretch is still good, but there's fish in other spots. You don't have to be around people if you don't want to be. So come back down this way a little bit. St. Clair River area, and this is just I don't have anything going on with Algonac right now. I don't know what's going on in the St. Clair River, like the Algonac area. Marine City, same thing, but right by the mouth of Black River out of Port Huron, the walleyes are doing good. Steelhead are showing up. They're going up Black River just as they do down on Lake St. Clair and head up that spillway. The Clinton River, they go up. All the rivers, steelhead are starting to head up right now, all through the thumb. They're starting to go up there. Very good time to get on those steelhead and bust out that steelhead gear because it's time. Like I said, the mouth of Black River jigging just to the south of it. A lot of walleyes going on. If you got your Canadian license, Canadian side's been better. Right in front of the casino, down to Sarnia Bay, and then if you know your spots over on the Canadian side, you know where to go. Tipping it with emerald shiners, jigging it really slow, not going fast, jigging it really slow. Water temperature's cold. Them fish are lethargic. Jig it slow, and you'll get more bites. Absolutely, hands down, you will get more bites. Cohos, they're getting some cohos, some lake trout. They're also getting whitefish jigging along the boardwalks. Starting to pick up a few more fish. Not hot and heavy yet. That water temperature needs to come up another couple degrees. There is smelt in the river, but you cannot throw your basket nets in till the 20th. So wait till the 20th and get down there. I know we just had a hard north wind. Maybe you can go down there. You can use a dip net, but maybe you can get a few. I just wait till I can throw my basket in and get some of them smelt. So there is smelt in the system. The fish are spitting them out of their mouths. That means they're smelt, obviously. So there is smelt around. But season don't open for the big throw baskets until the 20th. There's new regulations on sizes of the nets. Check those out. Head right to the mouth of the lake. Nobody's been jigging in the lake, so my buddy went out there the other day, offered me to go, but I was up. That's when I was catching my steelhead, and he got his walleyes in one pass. So there's walleyes in the lake too. Like I said, it's going to start getting better. Things are going to start ramping up. Them steelhead are going to start biting along the boardwalk. The cohos are going to start running real heavy, and the lake trout are going to be there. It's going to be a great time anytime. So now's the time to start going and really putting in your time and your effort to get those silverfish, along with the lake trout, and then the walleyes too. The walleyes have been hitting the minnows. It's just that time of year where they're going to hit the minnows, but it's that time of year also when you're running your red eye spoons or your challengers for the silverfish, you're going to end up picking up away at a few walleyes too. So now's the time to hit the boardwalks and start going if you like to catch those silverfish. If you don't mind fishing in the cold, look at the weather we got right now. It's absolutely crazy. So let's head a little bit farther north up into Lake Huron. Let's go to Lexington Harbor. You guys seen that video? The steelhead were in there. They were in there pretty thick. What they're doing is they're swimming in and they're swimming out. They're going back out into the lake and they're coming in. So if you're on them when they're in there, you're going to do well. If you're on them when they're out, I went the next day and I only caught one coho. And my buddy caught 2 steelhead all day long. So it's hit or miss in there. That's how Lexington always is. There's better fishing in Port Sanilac Harbor. Absolutely better fishing in Port Sanilac Harbor. It has more fish. They're catching more fish. And that's just the way it goes. And what you're going to want to use for those, you're going to want to get a hold of banger hand-tied jigs. You guys heard me talk about them. That's what I caught those steelhead on. Tip them with a spike, spawn bag, whatever you want. I used them with nothing on them and caught steelhead. So the banger hand-tied jigs, he's got them on my Facebook page, Spars Outdoors. If you're not a member of my Facebook page, Spars Outdoors, go on there, join the group. I'll add you. Banger hand-tied jigs work good. If you don't have any, though, and you want to fish, try minnows. I heard there was some guys getting on my minnows. They're casting flicker shad. They're casting Cleos. It's time. You just go fishing. Lexington has fish. Port Sanilac has more fish right now. Why that is, I do not know. The bait fish are in both of the harbors just as thick. Sanilac has a little bit more congealed in certain spots, and that's where they're catching those fish, casting at them. Using spawn bags under a float bobber, that's a slip bobber or a rocket bobber, that's your way to go. Real spawn's the best, obviously. So when you catch a steelhead, if she's a hen, keep her eggs, tie them up. Don't even cure them. Just tie them in a sack. Go up and get some magic thread, and you know how to do it. I'll post a video here next couple of days on how to tie spawn bags. But if you don't know, spawn bags are good to float under a bobber and let the waves kind of do the work for you. So that's what you want to use in those harbors. Head up to Caseville. Still Harbor Beach too. Let's go back a little bit. Harbor Beach, great fishing as well for steelhead. Now they're not really using the spawn bags and the banger hand tied jigs and the small jigs that we're using, and you can and you'll it's the same structure, same body of water. They're going to bite the same things. Everybody up there is casting, but they're doing great. So Harbor Beach, go up there and cast in the harbor, and you'll do well. Green and silver, orange and white, or orange and silver, and blue and white Cleos have been the best. Flicker shad and small broken back Rapalas, the perch color was hot. I know that for a fact. My buddy did well on the perch color Rapala. He got 2 coho and 3 steelhead in a matter of an hour and a half in Harbor Beach. Now let's just head up to Caseville. Everybody keeps wondering about them lake trout. I don't know now, but as of 3 days ago, the ice was finally out of there and people were catching the lake trout, casting in the harbor. If there is some skim ice, you can cast at the mouth and get them and do very well on lake trout. If you like the cast for lake trout, they're a fun fish to catch. So that's something going on. Alexander's Bait and Tackle, I got a hold of them. They're going to message me when the river's open. They haven't messaged me yet, so the river's not open. I'm sure after this weather. I know it was starting to open, but you want it to be fully open and then clean up a little bit because it gets dirty there for a minute. And then when it cleans up, you'll get them jumbo perch. So that's something to look forward to. Them jumbo perch are going to be up there. And I keep talking about it because I can't wait to make a video there, but they're going to let me know when that river's ready for the fish, so that's awesome of them. But when you're going walleye fishing, let's get back on your report here on Jay's Marine has the real emerald shiner. So head to Jay's Marine and pick up your emerald shiners. If you're in Black River going out the mouth, you can pour it up in your boat, get right out and go in and get your minnows, your jigs. Thumpum's got their plastics in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there you guys can go in there and get. Everything that I use is in there. So, like I said, the Thumpum's in there. They got their stinger hooks. They got the emerald shiners. Everything you need to go jigging walleyes. You can pour it up in the boat, get it, or you can pull it around the parking lot, get it, whatever you want to do. So, make sure you stop in Jay's Marine and pick up because they got the real emerald shiners. They're good ones. They're good minnows, and you guys know the difference. You get a spot tail minnow versus an emerald shiner. That emerald shiner is going to outfish that spot tail minnow 10 to 1. Absolutely. Want to say a few thanks here. I got a new sponsor, Razor Rods. They're sending me a rod. They're going to be on the sponsors list starting now. BDE Eyewear, polarized sunglasses and apparel. They're amazing. That's a new sponsor going on the list. And I want to thank you guys. This channel is growing so much. And make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're getting this. Just help this channel keep growing. I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be doing a turkey hunt giveaway. A big turkey hunt. My big giveaway I keep talking about is going to be a turkey hunt giveaway. I got a meat grinder giveaway. I got all kinds of stuff, bigger stuff that I'm going to be giving away as this channel gets bigger. So Fat Dog Outdoors is sending me another call. I can't wait for that to show up. Should be here within a day or two, and I'm going to make a video of the sounds of those calls. Then they're available for you with a discount code, and they're already priced reasonable. You've heard me talk about it a million times. But anyways, we're not going to get too much into anything more about the sponsors. Right now is a great time to get fishing. Get out there and just do it. You're not going to know unless you go, right? So, like I said, Lexington's hit or miss. You get up there, you can pound them, and then you go up there the next day and do really bad. Now, I heard off the gas docks have been the best fishing. I haven't been over there. I don't like to fish around the crowds of people. I always go somewhere else where there's not a lot of people. So maybe over there, the fish are there stacked, and you can do really well. I'm sure you guys seen my buddy Mike in that video. His wife's the one who caught that great big lake trout that was all over the Lake Huron page and the Lexington Port Sanilac fishing page that got all those likes and views and comments. She hammered that big lake trout over off those gas docks, and that's where they're catching most of the fish. And they're casting the flicker shads. That's what they're using. The blues and the blues with the chrome, the green and white, the glow ones, they're casting. So I don't think it matters what color flicker shad. If it was personally me and I was going to go cast, I'd cast something with some orange and green. You know, steelhead, lake trout, they like the same colors. So, definitely go try those gas docks if you're going to try there. But Port Sanilac Harbor has more fish. Beach Harbor has a lot of fish. If you're up that way and it's closer to you, I don't like taking that far drive to go casting for them. So it's a great time to go fishing. Get along that boardwalk. Like I said, get down there and get fishing, because right now it could be today, it could be tomorrow. They're just going to snap, and you're going to get silverfish, walleye, and the whole nine. It's going to start happening anytime. This snow needs to melt. And as the snow melts, things are going to get dirty, and that dirty water is going to push out, which is going to warm up just to the south of the mouth of Black River there. As that warm water comes out, then walleyes are going to be feeding like you can't imagine. You know, it's just that little change in temperature, just like deer, just like us. When it gets a little warm, we want to be more active, right? So that little change in temperature is going to make a big difference. So get out there, get fishing. I hope you guys like this fishing report. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Share my content. Get my channel out there. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment on my YouTube post. I know I post a lot of my stuff on Facebook to get the word out there. Instead of commenting on there, hit that subscribe button. Comment right on the channel. That's going to help you guys win those giveaways. So thanks everybody again for watching Spars Outdoors, and we'll see you next time fishing.